After teaching more than 1,500 people online on how to make money online selling digital products, I came up with this particular video teaching you step by step exactly what is the problem that people are facing when we teach people how to make money online, so that you yourself, you cannot fall into that same trap. So these main problems is going to be divided into some sections and subsections, one of which is going to be the mindset. Why mindset is so important than skills. Most people think that the skills are more important than mindset, and the mindset is less important than skills. Overcoming the fear of failure, building consistently and discipline, developing a growth mindset, how to stay motivated in digital marketing and dropshipping, practical daily habits for success, and stories of successful entrepreneurs who started small, and my personal advice for beginners. So let's get started. So welcome guys to this particular video again. One more time, excuse me if I'm looking just in front of you, it's because I have double cameras. Okay, so good. You want to make money online, but you don't know exactly how you're going to do that. You don't know exactly what you're going to do. You have maybe skills, and your skills are not enough because you feel like you are behind when it comes to like implementing the mindset, implementing the skill sets that you're having. You feel like there are some details about what you have that you don't know. Let me just tell you this thing very straightforward. Take action, don't care. Take action immediately. The moment you take action, you will see how, as you're taking action, new things are going to develop, new things are going to come up, and you will find yourself having solutions to those things as they come up as problems. You will find the solutions as God is going to help you with the solutions of those particular problems you're going to face. So one of the things that I notice as point number one is why mindset is more important. Why mindset is more important than skills in business. A lot of people throughout the more than almost 2,000 people that have gone and trained online, the main problem, the main thing that I have seen is people believe that the skill sets of the program is far more important than the mindset version of the same program. But I will definitely tell you the truth, it is the other way around. The mindset is far more important than the skills, because, for example, there's this Bible verse that says, whoever believes in Christ, if you truly believe in Christ, you become a new creature. I don't know if you got the verse. If you truly believe in Christ, you become a new creature. That new creature will hate sin, will hate bad, you will hate everything that does not glorify God. So if you are somebody, for example, who have been so rascal, so disorder, so sinful, you have been doing all kinds of evil things, and out of a sudden one day you decided to believe in God, you decide to give God a chance in your life, Jesus Christ, He says the moment you believe in Him, you become a new person. Your friends are going to look at the same you, but that same you is not going to be beating your wife. It's not going to be drinking in disorder. It's not going to be sleeping around. It's going to be so orderly. It's going to be so nice. It's going to be always loving. It's going to be doing its best to do what is good for the neighbor. It's going to be helpful to himself and to the community, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. So the mindset is so important. The mindset is so important. I created a program teaching people exactly how to do that, how to go around it, and how to overcome this fear, how to overcome this, how to build the mindset. Maybe there's going to be a video directly in the description, or just comment info and I'll send you the video about it, about teaching you all these things. So mindset, remember, for example, my training program that I created, there is a video that is setting in the mindset that is telling somebody what to do and how to do the thing to boost his mindset. And then you will see somebody skipping that video, going ahead, looking for the videos about the skills. For example, there's a video also teaching people on how to, for example, running Facebook advertisement. And the person will definitely go and skip the videos for the mindset, going to go and do the videos for the skills. And by implementing the skills, he is blocked, and 1 or 2 weeks later you will find the person not more watching any of the videos, not even implementing any of the videos. And the reason is so obvious and so simple. What is the reason? The mindset drop. people demotivated him, people diminish his morale, and people were telling him all kinds of things. Oh, that thing can never work. I tried it last year, it didn't work, and so on and so forth. The mindset is going to be affected by some extra external sources, and the person is never going to take action anymore on the thing that is working actually. Right? The mindset shift. So I'd like to encourage you watching this thing, looking forward to learn something, to keep in mind that whenever you have a project, no matter the nature of the project, whenever you have a project, one of the main things you should do when you have a project, one of the main things you should do is shut your mouth up, because you do not want to bring people into your space, into your circle, who are going to be doing everything possible to be diminishing your mindset, to be diminishing your motivation, your engagement into the business itself that you want to do. You want to make sure that you achieve the result, because you obviously know that once what you are building, you are thinking about building, or that thing that you're dreaming about is going to take action, 100% you're going to be so successful, because you have already planned the thing very well. But some people don't believe in that. Because they do not believe, they're going to tell you exactly things to make sure that you also do not believe. But because you were believing maybe 60, 70, 80%, obviously you're going to find yourself having this mindset that you must do what you're supposed to do. So this is the thing. The next point, which is number one, was about running away from, making sure that you're running away from people who are going to, not running away from people, but not telling the project exactly to people who are going to bring you down. For me, one of the things that I personally do is I do not really seek for advice from people who have not done what I want to do. For example, if you want to build a YouTube channel, I'm not going to go and take advice. It's like you want to build a YouTube channel, but you're going to go and look for somebody who has never built any YouTube channel. How dare you do that? How dare you go and ask for advice from somebody who has never built a YouTube channel on how to build a YouTube channel? It's not going to work. This is wrong advice. This is toxic advice you're going to receive. The person is going to say, hey, you're going to show your face. You have to hide your face. You have to hide your face. You have to, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And then only negative advices. At the end of the day, you find yourself absorbing the negative advices. And remember, and that's very, very true, you find yourself being an average of the people with whom you work. If you're working with people that love to insult, you will find yourself insulting. Whatever happens, you'll find yourself insulting somebody also in the short term and in the long term. And in the long term, you're just going to be exactly like those people whom you're working with. So this is the thing. So I'll always seek for advice towards somebody who is doing exactly what I am doing, so that I will have the best advice possible to do what I want to do. That is the key. And I always put my knees on the floor, beg for God to grant me access to learn more and strength in doing what I'm supposed to do. This is the thing. The second point I wanted to make mention, is overcoming fear of failure. You know, guys, teaching a lot of people has helped me understand the mindset shift when it comes to failure, fear of failure. You will see somebody paying very expensive money, a lot of money, to learn a skill. You will see that same person begging you first, please, can you teach me the thing? That same person promising that the person is going to do what the course is going to ask him to do. The same person sending you hundreds. I don't even know how to express this thing, but it is so profound. The person is going to send you hundreds of messages, begging you, tell you all sorts of problems, explain all kind of problems the person is having. And then now, the moment the person receives what the person wanted, for example, somebody will come towards me and tell him, okay, my coaching program is only 20 seats open, not more than that. 20 seats open. Okay, sir, I've heard you. Now we are 20 seats closed. The program is closed. What should we do? Say, please, sir. Okay, I'll wait for me 2 weeks and then I'll get back to you. Okay, 2 weeks gone. Inside those 2 weeks, the person has asked. I now went into the program and I now look for somebody who is already very good at the program, and then I gave him all the advice. I put pressure on the person, because to get out of the program means you have to do a return on investment on what you paid for and to acquire all the skills as fast as possible. So look at the best student, I'll push all the skills onto him as fast as possible, and I'll make sure that, okay, within 2 weeks or 1 month, I'm done with that person. Then I can open a new place. Now I come and tell the person, okay, a new seat has opened. This is it. Do you know what happened? The person will learn it, learn. Watch videos is easy. Write down what you have learned. The videos on paper is easy. And then now, opening a Facebook page, clicking what the person is supposed to click, building that website, creating that account, fear of failure comes into place. This is something that you may be thinking, I'll take it as a joke, but these are things that I'm just giving you statistics, real world statistics from people whom have paid for something and they have not gone through what they paid for because of fear of failure. Fear of failure. And to overcome that, you just have to take risk. Take risk. We don't care. If it's spoiled, it's spoiled. Take risk. You have already paid for the program. If it's spoiled, it's spoiled. You have a project. For months, you've been thinking about building that project. For months, you'll be writing down all the step-by-step, the calendar, everything, planning, writing down everything. And now, implement the thing. Implement it. Fear of failure. What if I spend 200 euros on advertisement and it doesn't work? It has happened to me. And I thought to myself, okay, who cares? If I spend the 200 or 300 or 500 or 1,000 euros on advertisement and it doesn't work, I have spent it, it didn't work, I'm going to look for an extra money and put it there again. And I'm going to learn from why it didn't work. As simple as that. I'm going to learn from my mistake. That is just as simple as that. And then we have some people who are not willing to overcome that fear and take action. And nobody's going to take you out of it if you are not taking it yourself, and if you're not putting it on yourself. That, okay, as from now on, I don't care about how difficult or how fearful the thing is. I'm just going to take action. I'm just going to do what it takes. I'm just going to push it as maximum as possible. And whatever comes out, comes out. The next point about this is building consistency and discipline. You have to learn to build yourself to be consistent in what you're doing. There might be days that you're up and down, but you have to learn to be consistent in what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, do your best to be as consistent as possible and as disciplined as possible. As disciplined as possible. Some of us, we gave ourselves, for example, I gave myself the opportunity to create 1,000 videos per month, which is difficult at one go, because how do we do that? That's the question. Not like 8,000 videos. No. Like, how do we do that? And then now from how do you do that, you now start opening possibilities of what you do, disciplining yourself, organizing, being consistent into every single step you're doing so that you can achieve the required outcome at the end of the month. And each of the videos has one specific reason why you're putting the video out there. It's going to do one thing, and that thing is going to build momentum. Momentum at the end of the day is going to build consistent result, and you're going to see the result straightforward into your bank account. 100% guarantee. Especially if you're selling something. If you're not selling something and you're just preaching to people, you will see some people subscribing. You will see some people believing in whatever you're preaching, and they will implement whatever they have heard, and that's it. That's it. The next part of this thing is developing a growth mindset. Most people always believe like whatever you want to do, you just do it and the objective that you have planned to achieve, it's it. Nothing extra, nothing more. But what if there was something above what you're doing? What if there was something above what you're doing? Always tell yourself like, okay, I have achieved what I wanted to achieve. What is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step? How can I help more people? How can I help more people? What can I do so that more people are going to be feeling more happy with whatever I am building? Growth mindset. Don't feel stuck. Most people I see, they just tell themselves, okay, I have had enough of knowledge, I have had enough of understanding about whatever I'm doing. I'm making one customer a month. That's it for me. No one cares. I just stop there. And they block their mind onto a fixed level. They do not learn or try to advance more ahead of what they are doing. It's so pathetic because they are satisfying themselves with whatever level they are, and it's not good. Another thing which we're going to talk about is how to stay motivated in digital marketing and dropshipping. How to stay motivated is just about consistency. Just stay motivated. Just stay motivated. Just tell yourself this thing. Let me just say, for example, let me take this charger. For example. Let's assume I am on a mountain, cliff. This is the mountain, and then right here, on top here is the top of the mountain. Let me just put it this way. So this is the mountain, and right here, where there's the ring, for example, my ring is where I'm standing. So this is, and there is this rope that is actually standing this way. So this is the rope. And at the bottom of the rope is all your family members. All. And they are at the level of where you see planes in the sky. Right up. And that is where the mountain is so up. And then now, if the rope cuts, all of them, they are gone. Forever, you will never see them again. Now you're standing right up there. You're holding the rope. Your family members, your family, your mom, dad, brother, sisters, cousin, aunties, best friend, wife, children, kids, everybody just standing there on the other side on the rope. And you might be, maybe your strength is just almost equivalent, or the what you are using there is almost equivalent to what you can hold them so that they can come up. You're having a way to make sure that they can come up, but it is holding you because the rope is very hot. It is sliding, and then the sliding is causing too much friction, and it is now wounding your hands, and you're feeling a lot of wounds on your hand, a lot of pain. What should you do? Because you're feeling temporal pain, you're feeling that pain at that moment. Should you allow the rope and then all of them, they are gone? Or should you continue holding the rope and dragging, no matter how much red liquid is coming out from your hand onto the rope, you're still holding it, no matter until your bones are just the only thing left. I'm still going to be holding it. For me, I'm still going to be holding it. I don't care. I am still going to be holding it. And this example is the example I take, and I always tell myself, like, I am not working for myself. I am working for people to be happy, to be successful, to know God, to get to know God, to get to God. I'm working for that. And if the reason why you're working is not huge enough, then at the slightest occasion, you're always going to be abandoning. You're always going to abandon it. It's so important that you understand the reason why you are doing something compared to how to do the thing. If you are doing something for a very big purpose, for example, I want to open an orphanage. I want a lot of people to be in the orphanage and to have free food, free medicine, free hospital, learning the skills that I've learned. It's huge. It's hundreds of people. It's huge. And to do that, it's not going to be a joke. It requires a lot of finances, it requires a lot of nights without sleeping, it requires a lot of work.